Find the Aeldari in the forest. Hey, we just skipped it! I just realized that you paused for about 30 minutes. Why did you pause me,
Rise to the
Alistair?
top or get left in the dust.
Or should I be offended that it took you 30 minutes to? Shouldn't see that.
A space wolf never fails in their duty.
Am I that quiet?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay. I feel like this is definitely going to go wrong. But I don't know how I could prepare better. I went to the bathroom and I really got into BG3. That's fair. Okay, showdown. Please, Calagus, don't. Just don't. The stately Aeldari warrior steps forward, calmly looking at the intruders. His armor and its adornments gleam in the sun despite the traces of dried mud and caked blood. The Farseer has instructed me to send you away, monkey. The smooth voice of the Xenos sounds out of place in the rough wilderness of Quisatime. However, I recently stopped meekly heeding the council, and besides, there's my sister among you. I'm curious what the outcast message is. Oh, what is Nocturne doing here again? Interesting. Is he following us? Vain rhetoric, a masterful play. Your temper, brother mine, ye ought to quell. Bravado has no place within this play. Indeed, the merchants proved this all too well. This actor excellent who did alight upon the stage, now with his piece complete, but choosing a finale opposite, who shall survive, and who their doom shall meet. Yeah. One side is going to die. I don't think you can save everyone. At least how Nocturne sounds. I don't know about you, Edward, but these Xenos bastards are giving me the creeps. Calagus shifts his excited gaze from the Aeldari warrior to the solitaire and back. Ah, this one. And the devil Motley. I want to kill him right now. Keep calm. What in the Grey bares his teeth in anticipation and clutches the hilt of the sword. Okay, so far we have just 3 different options to attack the Aeldari. Let's see if we can change that. And Edward first examines the Aeldari camp. Lurking and making ramen. Sounds good, enjoy the ramen. The Xenos made their camp among the ruins of an ancient city of the Imperium. Only the alien groves of the xenotype and wreckage of the Aeldari ship disturbed the picture of centuries-old devastation and rebirth. Awareness succeeded. Despite the demonstration ease, most Xenos are pushing themselves to their limit. They're exhausted, nervous, and frightened, even if they hide it well. This may have eluded your companions, but not you. Nocturne of Oblivion! It has certainly been a while. What are you doing here? The solitaire bows theatrically. It is difficult to say with certainty, however, you are of the opinion that Nocturne of Oblivion deposition toward you is better than that of his kin. Ha, we got an Aeldari friend. With embers glowing cupped in my 2 hands, I bear them through the dulge to the hearth. I don't get that. But we get that, cause we are logic. The Harlequin's metaphor implies that he has been accompanying the surviving Aeldari for a while now. It is not clear to you what half he is talking about, but perhaps he managed to find you a new home. Find them a new home. Alright, I'm here to resolve this conflict peacefully. A tapestry complex as peace, and one that many threats demands for warp and weft. For this design, 3 will together spun, its greed was said in hands of weaver deft. The gruesome scars of past distrust bewails, with compact subtle gauze shall now be veiled. Now we have 3 parties, the Aeldari, Winterscale and us. I don't know if the second part is kinda also implying that Calagus is kinda corrupted. Ah, playing with your prey like a cat. Fine, you blood, you're so young. Just remember that patience is not my strongest suit. Yeah. The Aeldari watches Caligus closely. After everything Alantark has done for my people, I'm willing to answer his questions. But you better not make any sudden moves, monkey. Hey, we're Alantark. Dore looks at you tiredly. We did not attack this world, Alantark. The last of Krudorak's children assembled once more to scour the master of flesh Taventius from the memory of the universe. The homunculus who abducted and tortured the Farseers from our craft world. We learned that he is hiding in this world, but something prevents us Farseers from discovering his lair. And so we were forced to act. Decisively. Didn't we kill Taventius? Did they reincarnate? Did he survive? How did he survive? We killed him. The Gomorrah Master Flesh is here. Yrliet ignores the veiled confession and inhales hungrily during her best to remain calm. We must destroy him. That is what we are here for, outcast. Stretch out your hand, grasp the spear of vengeance together with us, and plunge it into the dark heart of the Architect of Torment. Why is he still alive? Yeah, that's our dialogue option. What are you talking about? I killed the homunculus and Gomorrah with my own hands. And you believe a flesh sculptor was so easy to get rid of? The minds of Monkey are dull and undiscerning indeed. Well, you'd be lucky to kill a homunculus, they are masters of escaping death. Damn it. So you call purging an entire world a decisive action? Our Farseers, those whom we managed to save, could not name the exact location of the flesh sculptor. Even after our ships had circled the world for the third time, something prevented them from seeing the truth. Something powerful. We knew your patrols would soon discover our presence, and so we decided to do something else, to exterminate the homunculus alongside the world he had chosen as his refuge. Way too many people, way too positive about collateral damage. The Aeldari shrugs vaguely. The Monkey are flooding the galaxy at the speed of a meteor shower, and this world will repopulate. Eventually. Charming. Is such a single world not worth eliminating a powerful enemy who threatens hundreds of such worlds, both yours and those of my kin? How about we wring the necks of the puny vermin, Aid Fodder? Yeah. I was kind of waiting for Ulfar and Caligus to vibe. Winterscape meaningfully raises an eyebrow. And you still deem him worthy of conversation. They're not wrong. Okay. Edward, Chief Diplomat. Maybe let's talk to Yrliet first. Yrliet gaze wanders from Caligus to the Solitaire, from the Solitaire to the Aeldari warrior, and back again. An outcast among her kin and strangers alike, a sorrowful burden that not all can bear. So, do you still think your kin is worth saving? I never doubted it, Alantark. To you, the deeds of my kin may appear cruel or even criminal, but spending enough time among the Monkey granted me clarity of vision. Sometimes you treat your own kind even worse in pursuit of baser goals or personal gain. When did I do that? I always went for the iconoclast options, Yrliet. Don't pull that card. Yrliet proudly squares his shoulders. And I mean, what kind of justification is there to be like, you do that too? The homunculus is a threat to both our species, Alantark. You know well what his dark heart and perverted mind are capable of. The Ventures must be destroyed, and my kinsmen took on the role of the vengeful blades. We had to massacre our people as well. Okay, Yrliet, I expected more. Let's address the Aeldari. The warrior stands motionless, only occasionally casting a worried glance at the Solitaire. You lost your world, and now you're depriving the others of their own out of vengeance. What do you think you are different? How dare you compare a dragon to a lizard? Starlight to the dim glow of your glittering candle. There's a fury in the Aeldari's eyes, as well as doubt. Make no mistake about your inferior species. A single child of a Soyan is worth thousands of your kind. Yeah, that really helps in finding a peaceful solution. Do they think they could best us? Like 4 of them, and I would guess that Nocturno's going to leave as soon as we fight? Ah, they're so damn arrogant. Lay down your weapons and I promise to judge you fairly. You're getting out of line, Edwards. Quita Tem is my world and my Demesma, and I've already passed sentence of the Xenos bastards. The warrior brushes Caligos away like a bothersome fly. We're not looking for your justice, monkey. We're yearning for retribution. Examine the camp. A tense silence pervades the ruins, and only the wind disturbs the stillness, rustling in the centuries-old canopy. I think we have to talk with Caligos first. The bored Caligos winter scale is gone without a trace. The rogue trader is closely studying the potential battlefields, his enemies, and the heads of his future trophies. Caligos, you should not kill the Aeldari. What? Why? Taken aback by your statement, Winterscale lowers his power aches for a moment. Hey! Just look at yourself, Caligos. You're becoming a monster whose only desire is to kill. Ah, stop tugging at my conscience, Edward. You sound vile like Insania from my nightmares made flesh to ruin the mood. Caligos grimaces in frustration. Your words seem to not have angered, but upset him. Now maybe we can make him see that it's Khorne's doing. Ah, throne take you and all the misfortunes in the galaxy along with it. Winterscale gives you a clap on the shoulder. The expression on his face is mysterious and almost sad. I must confess that all this dismal talk gave me a migraine and my old wounds ache. So you want to save the Xenos? Suit yourself. Be my grace, and I entrust you with the lives of the enemies of humanity. Have fun. We're heading back now. What kind of hunting is it when the prey does not even struggle in your grasp? Disappointed. Caligos flashes a provoking grin. And don't you think I'm going to forget about your words and promises, Edward? We will get back to it later. Nice, we did it. Whew. If you think these guys are bad, you should look up the Warhammer fantasy elves. They are more open to cooperation, but they are such massive arrogant dicks to everyone, and the wood elves won't even talk to anyone. Charming. Probably have to go to bed. Good to see you again. It was really nice to have you, Hela. An amazing stream, Ethan and Ted. Thanks so much. And you, a very good night and a very nice week. Hope to see you soon again. Nice, we solved it peacefully. Yrliet brushes a strand of fiery hair from her forehead and nods appreciatively. I know how difficult it is to go against the will of your kin, and yet I cannot hide my joy that we both lived through this moment and came up with a tale to tell. After all the suffering that the monkey have inflicted upon the children of Kuldarak, after all the punishment we have inflicted upon this world, my heart remains troubled, knowing that we have tempered our grudges for a while and have parted without a fight today. How about you be thankful that I went to such a length that you survive? However, I dare not complain, for my kin, the hour of triumph has arrived at last. Once the master of the flesh is no more, we can go to the edge of the stellar expanse, away from the gaze of Monkey, and peacefully wait for the arrival of our allies from distant stars. What are you talking about, Sharankai? Yrliet stares intently into the eyes of the Aeldari warrior, but his gaze remains steady and calm. What kinneth from the distant stars? Are they talking about an invasion? Podcast Yrliet, have some good news for you. Our Farsi has managed to contact the children of the Craftford Alitok, and soon your fellow outcasts will visit the part of the galaxy called the Expanse by the Monkey. They will take us away, give us a new home, and Sharankai keeps his gaze on you, wondering if he should continue. Is that what an adherent of the path of the warrior wishes to tell me? With his words meant to comfort my heart. Yet his words ring with contempt and desperation. Oh, Asoyan, your children once again seek to appease their pride by sending their kin to the monkey worlds for slaughter. Yeah. I'm so tired of it. The Farsi's mistake doomed Kuldarak, Sharankai, and their excessive cruelty and thirst for vengeance almost ruined those of us who managed to survive against all odds inside the void between the alien stars. You know it just as well as I do, but you keep doing their bidding. Oh, Sharon Kai, you could take the webway gate and go away from the dangers and tribulations of the Expanse, but you have chosen to stay here instead. You are dying. You are feuding with the monkey. Have the children of Asuyan spilled not enough blood? Have been losing our home not been enough? Why do you wish to expose even more of your kin to mortal peril? And why do you want to kill us? Sharon Iron will falter under Yrliet's relentless pressure. It is too late to change anything. The deed is done. The will is honored. The outcasts from LA Talk will come to local stars, and we will leave alongside them, sister. Now you know how the Imperium feels dealing with these people. It is so horrible. You really, the Edward experience. We've been trying to go for peace every single time. To not spill blood, to be accepting, to be open, and they still see you just as like cattle. It is so frustrating. And it seems so stupid. I mean, even from their perspective, they lost a whole craft world here in the Expanse. And now just put another one here? Damn Farseers. I did not sign up for another WoW against the Xenos in the Expanse. Recall your kinsman. Well, Farseers paid an insurmountable price to contact the craft world located billions of stars away from here. Many of them perished to give survivors an opportunity to be rescued. And I will not jeopardize the lives of those who yet remain. Don't you see the danger of bringing the craft world here? Yeah. So, Yrliet, are you going to escape and leave me with the rest of the outcasts? Is that what worries you now, Alantok? Yrliet gives you a disapproving look. I may leave the Expanse someday, but the only thing you could be concerned about right now is how to appease the wrath of my people. Not like I can do that. I will take the warriors of LA Talk many years to discover the webway gate capable of bringing their strike force into the expansion. Perhaps you will be too old by then, and on your deathbed you will hear the tidings of the children of Asuyan coming to exact their vengeance. For some reason, your words bring a faint smile to Yrliet's lips. Worry not, Alantok. It is my turn to rescue you and your people. Ah, she cares about us. Rescue me? How? Like a forgotten shadow. True. The solitaire steps into the light and leans forward with interest, a spectator watching the culmination of an exciting performance. He really is quite quiet. Alantok, the craft world he speaks of, are probably the best warriors of the Eldar, so you'd be hard-pressed to defeat them without space marines or outside help. Ew. During the exile, I met many companions who temporarily joined me in my endless travels. Yrliet closed his eyes. One such companion was a fellow outcast who had already completed many paths. It was he who told me about the ritual of unity, an exciting opportunity for one spirit to reach out and touch the affinity circuit of the craft world familiar to the Farseers who perform it. Sharon Kai said that the Krudorak Farseers have already contacted the LA Talk. This means I can too. Let the darkness of space driven you mad during the exile, sister. Sharon Kai recoils from Yrliet as if from the scorching flame. Not even the ones walking the path of the seer with all their power risk joining the souls of the ancestors inside the circuit. They are wise and know that the ritual is perilous for their soul. Your chances of success are simply negligible. You would die before you achieve anything. And even if you would, ask yourself fairly, why should the ancestors listen to a simple outcast? Because she's right. Like you said, LA Talk is a world of my fellow outcasts. They're not going to hurt me on purpose, and this is giving wings to my hope. Look me in the eye, Sharon Kai. Do you wish to end the suffering of our kinsmen? I can see the reply in your heart. You must accept it, and help me. The earliest words are addressed to her kin. She's watching your reaction closely. It's really cool that she's trying to do that. Because that seems like the closest to actually not just seeing Monkey as something inferior, but like... Oh, maybe she's just doing it for her kin. Leave me to my delusions. She's doing it for us. maybe I would say maybe she does it like also for us, right? The Expanse has had it rough lately. We do not need trouble with the Aeldari either now or in the future. And let the warriors of Yrliet arrive in this part of the galaxy, the sons and daughters of Krudurak are going to perish among the worlds of the monkey. Is this the fate you wish for us? How about we do an alliance? Maybe see eye to eye? I know you won't do that. We will have to find another way. I understand that it is not easy for those who have lived all their lives sheltered within a craft world to accept that sometimes life leads us down different paths. But the path that you and the Farseers have chosen only leads to more pain. You know, this is your life and your people, Yrliet. I will stand by your side no matter what path you choose. And I do appreciate it, Alantark. Yrliet nods and underscores her words with a familiar gesture of gratitude. Another 200 years for an alliance with the Eldar, unfortunately. Maybe we can have an alliance here in the Koronus Expanse? Like on Janus? Really perfect alliance. I did everything I could, Sharon Kai. You know what you should do. The solitaire does not intervene, but just his gaze to Sharon Kai as if expecting to hear the last line of the play before the curtain falls. May Suryan forgive his children. Sharon Kai sighs and gestures to a few of his warriors. Fetch the Farseers. Tell them the outcast wishes to perform the ritual. We'll wait for them here. Nice. Come on, peace and cooperation. Strange energy that permeates the clearing where the paths of humans and Aeldari happen to cross is gradually dissipating. All eyes turn to Yrliet, the Aeldari who managed to survive the deadly ritual. Nice! But woke up looking angry and dejected. She didn't succeed. I don't really know who says that because it doesn't say. If you survived, Asoyan showed you mercy, outcasts, and so did our ancestors from the Infinity Circuit. Tell me, sister, what is their answer? I've been hoping to find understanding among the ones who are sharing my path. His voice trembles with weariness and anger. But even the ancestors from Yrliet, despite all their wisdom and flexible thinking, could not reject the hatred of Monkey who doomed thousands of innocent souls of the children of Asoyan. I tried to appeal to the light of their souls, but all of my arguments broke on the rocks of their intrusigns like waves of sea foam. Ellie glares accusingly at Sharon Kai and the Farseers. You have chosen this way. Not only have you invited trouble to Krudurak, you have also condemned our kinsmen at Yrliet. You have repeated mistakes over and over again, guided by fear, stupidity, or pride. And even after you lost everything, after you have lost, how may you keep following the same thorny path, unwilling to change? No, I've had enough. My duty as an outcast is fulfilled. From now on, your fate lies in your hands. Nice. I mean, not good for the universe, not good for the Aeldari, but good for Yrliet. And good that she's finally tells the Farseers. The angry Farseers try to object. Sharon Kai gently interrupts them. Brothers and sisters would not dare ask you for more, Yrliet. I understand your choice, even though my spirit cannot fully accept it. Yrliet, are you alright? This Aeldari sorcery looked dangerous. I'm fine, Alantark. The gracious look and a slight smile underscore Yrliet's words. Thanks to you, I finally reached the end of my path. This path. And I'm grateful I had you to walk alongside me. Aww. So, what is happening now? After the Master Flesh has been dealt with, Shankai sighs tiredly, a faint shadow of a smile gracing his face. We will go home as soon as possible. We could ask them for a reward. Yeah. You know, I would not mind cooperating in the future. Let's see if they're going to laugh. If our paths cross again someday, we will begin our conversation by greeting one another and not unsheathing our blades. Nice! You've established a unique relationship with the Xenos known as the Aeldari. Woohoo! I would say that's a big success. The first step on a very long road, but still. Sharon Kai ponders something. Your time in this world is too short to hope for it, but I will remember our promise, Alantak. Yrliet, will you not stay with your kinsman? I hope not. I am an outcast, Alantak. My place is among the stars. Do you still hope to find the homunculus? The Aeldari produces an unknown xeno device. The Farseers could not divine where the mass of flesh makes his lair, but an unknown force is hiding him from the penetrating gaze of the Wise Ones. The children of Asoyan have never encountered anything like this before. Having circled the world several times, and having failed in our search, we ventured to unleash the pent-up fury on the planet in hopes we would be graced with a fortunate accident. Alas, the fate of the Master of Flesh remains unchanged. The Farseer could feel the beating of his black heart, but were powerless to do anything. This is when our rangers began to deduce the coordinates of his lair based on the readings of the Wise Ones and the lands untouched by the fire weapons. And they would have succeeded if the monkey had not attacked our fleet. Yeah. The Aeldari device frums, and a holographic projection of the world with several marked coordinates appears in his palm. We'll share this information I've gathered, for I hope that even the Master of Flesh will not be able to elude two pursuers at once. Nice, we can finally kill him, hopefully. So, it is time to track down the homunculus. We will search the part of the world where the local stars set down. You should go where the star awakens. Good hunting. Oh boy, we did it! Peacefully, successfully. I'm proud of us. And I didn't expect it to work, to be honest. Ooh, another first tier archetype. Aim. Air authority, which increases resolve. Ooh, and also can give an additional action point. Let's go for that. Do I even need more coercion and persuasion? I don't think so. Let's go for more Imperium. I think our stats are just incredible. Alright. Cassia, what do we give to you? She really doesn't have too many skills of the archetypes, because we always went just for the Navigator powers. Knowledge of purpose, reveal the light. Target ally gains 4 times the Navigator's willpower bonus to the willpower and toughness. Show the path. Zone of fear, waking nightmare. I think Man Reality actually sounds kind of nice in combination with Heinrix, because his Psyker powers actually are really good now, I think. Low warp. Let's go. Heinrix. Generation. We don't fight that long that we need that, I would say. Breakthrough. Purge Soul sounds kind of fun, especially since we seem to be now dealing actual damage. Koronus. Yrliet, Intimidation, Jordan Lesses. Yeah, Jordan Lesses. Sometimes that's nice. Awareness. Ulfar. Good fire. Dash could be nice. Ein Trench, you need that. Ooh, concentrated fire, that sounds fun. And more athletics, I'd say. And Pasqal. Intimidation? Intimidation. Not sure if I'm going to use that, but hey. Logic. Right. Where do I get back? I guess
always have a backup plan.
Probably still have a date. Calagus. Right?